You are now tuned in to another episode of the Sillygirlspodcast. I'm your girl Charsla.
I'm your girl KeeKee.
And on this podcast, we dance in the rain. Yeah. What's good? Hey y'all. If this is your first time tuning in, we would like to say welcome to all of our listeners and supporters. We call them Silly Squad, okay? So that means that they rock with us. That means that they, you know what I'm saying, they really, you know, they vibe with your girls. So if this is your first time, we would like to say, we would love for you to be a part of the Silly Squad. And how do they do that? They just do that by liking. By coming and subscribing. And also, you see the arrow for everybody on YouTube. The arrow means that you can share it to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Share this motherfucker to a friend. I said it. Y'all know I was gonna say it to everybody else who knew. They like, damn, she gonna come with us like that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I need you to share it to somebody. You know. Also, for everybody on YouTube, in our description box, we have links to our actual podcast. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, all of the podcast platforms. We also have links to our Instagram, our TikTok, our Facebook. So all of that, go ahead and follow your girls on all of that as well.
Yeah.
Now, everybody who's actually just listening to us on the podcast platforms, please go ahead and write a review and make sure you're subscribed to that as well, okay? Yeah. So now that we got all of that out of the way, how is this, you know what I'm saying, ray of sunshine that's over here, you know what I'm saying, looking all luxurious, you know what I'm saying, to the side of me? How you doing, sexy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You doing good, girl? I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you, girl.
Just in all black like
just
an
in all
old man.
Black. You know me.
How you doing, though?
Yeah. You know, black is the color. You know what I'm saying? Just to go. Black make everything look sleek. It make everything look put together. It make, you know what I'm saying? Half of my closet is black. Because I love everything that's black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips because they black.
Black is God.
Yeah. What movie was they from?
I hate Whoopi Goldberg's black. How to Be Black?
No.
It was Bernie Mac though.
Yes.
And he said it on
What movie was I watching the other day?
That
I just told you I was watching yesterday.
What was you watching yesterday? Hold on. Oh no. Don't Be a Menace to
Yes. That movie, I like goofy shit.
But yeah. Do we have a problem?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong more than Wayne. Something about the Wayans brothers and they pretty smile. Yeah. You can tell they have the same mom and dad. Like they DNA and genes are super strong. But yeah. I love it. Shout out to the Wayans brothers.
Yes. Shout out to them. Now, we got all of that out of the way. Girl, KeeKee, tell them what we talking about today, sis.
So I was like, Charles, let's talk about how we have women who are horrible partners and get away with it. We always discussing how men are cheaters and they sorry or they don't do this, but we never kind of focus on women and not holding women accountable for being sucky ass partners. Because we have women out here who are sucky ass partners. They can have a great man or they can have a horrible man and still be sucky ass partners. And it made me think about that because I saw, I ain't really been on social media, but I had came back to social media and I saw this meme thing and I was like, let's talk about it. Let's see how we feel about it. Because, you know, we always have our views on certain things that we see and that we read. And I feel like it would be kind of good for us to kind of switch the dynamic up. You know, we 50-50 with it. We talk about us as women and we talk about men, but I thought that this kind of stood out. So the meme says, a lot of ladies can get away with being horrible partners in a relationship because our toxicity, that shit right there. Toxicity is usually masked as emotional expression when it's really just destructive behavior, poor social and communication skills, coupled with an inability to compromise. And I was like, damn, bitch, you talking to me? You know, because sometimes when you read things, because I'm not in denial about nothing about all that is she, okay? But so when I read something, I be like, I feel like some of that they said, I done did, and I was that way. But since I'm become a better me, I'm warm enough to say like, yeah, I totally agree with this. I don't think that I was a horrible partner or anything like that because we heard I was not, right? You heard it. Charles, did you hear it?
I heard it, girl.
She heard I was not a horrible partner. But I had destructive behavior. Poor social and communication skills coupled with inability to compromise. I feel like I'm gonna speak on me. Is it okay? So with me, when I break this down as far as I go, I would have to really, I'm gonna ask you what your definition of destructive behavior. Like sometimes my communication skills are sucky because because what I've been through and the trauma that it put on me, I shut down when it comes to like expressing myself with someone I'm with in the opposite sex, because it's like I don't want to argue, because arguing it drains me where I have to take a nap. It makes me irritable and it makes me just all over the place, and I don't like the way it makes me feel, you know what I'm saying? So I try to be like, I either don't say nothing to prevent an argument, but by not saying something, it makes an argument, because my body, my emotions show in my body language, in my facial features, even if I'm not speaking. So my body gonna tell you how I feel with anybody. So it's like I'm learning to work through that. That's a struggle for me, trying to not be to just go ahead and communicate, whether it starts an argument or if it doesn't, to get it on out the way, because it prevents later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working through. So I resonate with this, and I was like, this is true, because although I don't feel like I have destructive behavior, my communication skills could be better. And I do think that some women have the problem with compromising, because people, they be feeling like it's their way or the highway, because you have a lot of situations where men are always compromising and like, okay, well, because they don't want to argue with her or go somewhere and she in the funk. And, you know, when women in the funk, we tend to be extra with it. So most men be like, go ahead, just whatever. Even if they don't want to do it, they do compromise or whatever. So I agree with this. A lot of women are like this. And that's probably why shit is the way it is. Like, we need to own our shit, accountability, and recognize these toxic ass behaviors, because again, when you act like that, you pointing to him, and he might get a girl who ain't got none of that going on, but he gonna treat her like that because of the way you were. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? What do you think?
Girl, first off, I don't agree. I don't know what the fuck it is. It was like while you was talking, girl, it was like, you know how I heard that. I don't know what the fuck.
Where it coming from?
I have no fucking idea. I was like, what the fuck is that coming from?
In like a
yeah. So I was just listening, and I was like, bitch, if y'all go back and rewind, y'all gonna see my face up here? I'm like,
because you couldn't hear me.
I could hear you, but I still just heard the little beat. I still kind of hear
what it was. Okay, so how do you feel about this? I mean, like, women being horrible partners and getting away with it.
Now, let me say this. Hey, y'all. Y'all know, listen, on this podcast, y'all know, first of all, y'all know me and KeeKee gonna keep it real. If y'all, you know, let me say, a lot of the times, like I was telling her, basically a lot of our opinions is just our opinions.
That's
it's just
how
our
we feel.
perspective. It's like, don't take nothing to heart of what I say, because if you watching had a platform and you was talking, I wouldn't agree with 100%
what
of you say. You know what I'm saying? So just because, you know, you're not gonna agree with what I say, that's fine. You're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't agree with everything, you know what I'm saying, this girl to the side of me say. You know what I'm saying? You two totally different people. You know. Now, I will say, men and women, when y'all tune in and y'all hear like, damn, Charsla went off on that nigga, or you know what I'm saying, she went off on the men. Y'all, I'm only speaking for a certain type of men.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for all men in general.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking for all women in general.
Yeah.
I'm never doing that. I'm only giving you my perspective, you know what I'm saying, just on these type of people.
Yeah.
These types. So when y'all hear me and KeeKee say something, we're not boxing everybody in a box, okay? If I said, you know what I'm saying, talking about a man cheating, I'm talking about a cheater. I'm not talking about all men, okay?
So if it don't fly, let it fly.
Let it fly, okay? Digest the shit, you know what I'm saying, that you want to, and throw away the rest, okay? So I will say, I do agree. You know what I'm saying? As much as, you know what I'm saying, I'm girl power and all this other stuff, but, you know, again, we have to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not the same. All women are not good. All men are not good. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as for the women, you know, I believe that a lot of women do have PTSD when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, relationship drama. You know what I'm saying? Relationship trauma.
Yeah.
Relationship, you know what I'm saying, just all type of baggage that they're just looking around to the next relationship, to the next one, and they haven't, you know what I'm saying, dropped it off at the airport and just left it there. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, they do self-sabotage a lot when they do get, you know what I'm saying, a great man. You know, and a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, have not learned to be great communicators, you know, and they haven't learned how to, you know what I'm saying, allow, you know what I'm saying, this new man, this new clean slate, you know what I'm saying, and the old, you know what I'm saying, traumas from that old relationship is residue that's dusting off, you know what I'm saying, they still got it. And so they putting it on to the next man, you know what I'm saying? And so they do, you know what I'm saying, it's like, just because, you know, he was you know, fuck cheating, just because he was, you know, emotional abusive to you, you know, and so now you're going to this new man that's not emotionally abusive to you, and you know what I'm saying, you study, you know what I'm saying, with that emotional shit, whatever you said, you know what I'm saying, and now you want, you know what I'm saying, not even want him, you are putting it on him to correct that, or you know what I'm saying, or just deal with whatever that is, that emotional baggage. It's like, no, ma'am, you got to correct that yourself. That's not that man's fault. You know what I'm saying? Cause, and I will say, I do know, you know what I'm saying, some good dudes, and they have the worst fucking women ever. Yes. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even just saying it. Just think about some good dudes that y'all know of, you know, where I'm like, damn, this dude, you know what I'm saying, I really from the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying, he seems like he's a great partner, or, you know, everybody's flawed, okay? Everybody's fucked up. Everybody had a, you know what I'm saying, stuff that they need to deal with and they working through. But, you know what I'm saying, they have some of the worst fucking females ever. And I'm saying, let me just break some shit down. Like, in my past relationship, you know what I'm saying, I was the one where I'm like, I'm going to cook, I'm going to clean, I'm going to, you know, give you sex anytime you want it. I'm going to give you words of affirmation all the time. I'm going to build you up and all this, you know, shit. And, you know, he still was, you know what I'm saying, cheating. That's because he was a cheater, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, I know some great guys who's not at her cheating, who's working all fucking day, who is, you know what I'm saying, making sure that everything is good in the household, who is, you know what I'm saying, telling this girl that she's beautiful and all that shit, and she won't even give him head. And she won't even, you know what I'm saying, cook, and the house is dirty. Or even just telling he handsome. She, you know what I'm saying, the you know what I'm saying, the food, she won't even cook shit for him. She, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, you know, I'm not saying that that's just your role to do that. No, I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, you should cook, you should clean, you should, you know what I'm saying, no. But what I'm saying is, it's so many women out here that, you know, that have great men, and they don't appreciate them, you know what I'm saying, like the ones that if like, you know what I'm saying, going through what we went through, like when, if, you know what I'm saying, when we do get a great man, it's like, I'm going to appreciate him, not, you know, saying like, oh my, I'm going to kiss your ass because you're a good man. No, you need to be that any fucking way. But I'm saying, I promise you, the men that I know that are great, that I know they work all day, you know what I'm saying, you know, some of the ones I can name, you know what I'm saying, and they have women who don't even get them no fucking, you know what I'm saying, sex. Sexually don't want to give, don't even keep their emotionally don't want to keep their appearance of just kind of like I'm like it's like, and to be honest, it's like if I can say this, the men who was cheaters had the women that was doing everything for them not to cheat. Yeah. And a lot of the men who don't cheat have the women who it's like they will make them want to cheat. I promise you, I'm looking at the ones who, for real, I'm like, bitch, you ain't sucking his dick, bitch. Bitch, that nigga go, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just moping and complaining about nothing, and he ain't did shit. He ain't did shit. Yeah. This nigga at work all fucking day, and you up here, you know what I'm saying, and you, bitch, and his house is dirty, and you ain't even gotta work. Hold on, first off, bitch, you ain't even gotta work. You got a man that, you know what I'm saying, treat you good. That house should smell like Fabuloso from across the street. It's so clean. You mean to tell me I ain't gotta work and I'm at home and this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, baby, what you want to eat? Like, you know, so and then, you know, with them type of women, they'll be so fucking pissed off if they man was a cheat. Why he cheated? Girl, listen now. That's let me get back to my, that's what I was looking at on my phone. I was trying to look up destructive behavior, but my signal sucked. Then I pulled my lash off on accident, damn it. These are the ones who have the inability to compromise. Mm-hmm. And then they got that destructive behavior, the emotional expression, you know what I'm saying, they playing victim, like, why are you surprised? And I'm not condoning a man to go cheat on a woman because she's not doing it, because my thing is, we all have the right of freedom of choice. If somebody ain't doing what you feel like they need to be doing to match you, you have the right to walk away. Versus you going to cheat and make it even. She already ain't doing shit, so now you cheating. So now you finna be with a real grumpy bitch who ain't doing what, you know what I'm saying, what she's supposed to do as far as your woman. You know what I'm saying? And when I saw this, I was like, dawg, this is it.
And I was like, a lot of women, because a lot of women act like our shit don't stink.
Yeah.
But it does.
Yeah,
Our
it
shit
does.
stink. And we get away with it because we're supposed to be women. But now, you know what I'm saying? We live in excuse me, I'm head itching. We live in a generation where you just gotta be like straight up and on your bullshit. And it's like, you know, if you try that, if you watching this and you one of them women who just feel like, whatever, I'm right, you wrong, and don't want to always be wrong, don't want to compromise, and do that toxic shit and play victim and start crying. I bitch that cry all the time get on my fucking nerves. I used to be a cry, but I cried because I was like, so I feel like, dog, I'm finna kill you. Because I'm so mad. I would have to get to a point. A bitch that just cried because he was like, nah, you can't, I'm not finna buy that. I just bought you something last week and you boo-hooing crying, or you just accusing the man of cheating. You know damn well he ain't cheating on you because you insecure and you need to heal and work on your insecurities and your self-love. You gonna drive the man over her. Not over her. But
that's like, what I was say about the insecure. Like, you know what, to be honest, a lot of women who do that, they feel like they don't even deserve him.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
No, what I'm saying is,
I know what you mean.
Like, basically, that they feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, because of their insecurities or whatever, it's like, damn, I really got a good man. You know what I'm saying? But is he really, you know what I'm saying, damn,
do I deserve
him? So, you know what I'm saying? So, you would just be doing all kind of shit because you thinking in the back of your mind, like, he too good for me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to, I know he's always probably going to be, you know, looking for a better woman than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you don't think that, you know what I'm saying? If you don't think that you're not the shit and, you know, you deserve him. So, that's what I was talking about the self-sabotage where it's like, damn, you know what? You know what?
Destructive behavior.
He probably over there looking at, you know what I'm saying, the lady.
Because your hair ain't done and you don't want to comb your hair. You go to the store with him and y'all just went in to get some groceries. But a girl, some women just wake up and just want to get beat for the guys or just make themselves look presentable. And he happened to glance at her. You feel some kind of way because you do on anything to go to the store. But you mad at him because he glanced over at a woman who's all dialed up. Sister girlfriend. Chill the fuck out before you manifest that shit. Ain't that what y'all do these days? You manifest shit. So you gonna manifest him to follow the lady to the parking lot and get her phone number? Like, shut the fuck up. Like, seriously.
But yeah, a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, they will, like, the stuff that you know what I'm saying, that they just lazy and don't want to do. Your ass could have got up and, you know what I'm saying, did something. First, like, just because you have that man, bitch, don't slack off. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though, you know what I'm saying, y'all see that I'm always, you know what I'm saying, go try to, you know, beat the face. Bitch, let me get with a man. It's still gonna be the same. I ain't gonna be like, you know what, bitch, I got a nigga now, you know what I'm saying? Let me throw this bunny on there. No, bitch, I'm going to still try to keep myself up.
Yeah, I do too. In my house, I be looking like Willie the Foo.
And hell, you're in the house, then come on,
like,
now.
if I'm stepping out, I'm a representation of him. So if I'm stepping out with him, even if I am casual, I'm still gonna be cute. I'm having my lip gloss popping, my accessories on. I'm gonna look like something, I'm gonna smell good. You know, you gotta do something. But if you stepping out that hoe and your lips ashy, your braids 5 months old, you ain't try to slick them up and put a band on it to make it look cute. You know, y'all get what we trying to say. I'm just saying that a lot of women just be like bullshit. And they don't even think they bullshit. I'm like, dog, because you bullshit.
Because society has, you know, put it on that it's the man's fault all the time. And just because y'all hear us talking, it's not always the man's fault. Again, like I said, I don't give a fuck how many times you heard me say about men ain't shit. It's, you know what I'm saying? Men, it's that type of man ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? There's some great fucking men out here. Great fucking men out here. They have some trash ass hoes.
Trash ass hoes.
Trash. And I do mean trash.
And we talking like dumpster juice trash.
Dumpster juice trash. Dumpster juice trash.
But I just feel like I just want to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? I think we done said it all in regards to that. I just feel like we should tap into that because when I read it, I was like, yeah, I've been there. I've done that. And I know if I am grown enough to say that type of shit, somebody gonna hear it to be like, you know what I'm saying? You may hear it, but you might let it fly. But I'm thinking, like, if you are this type of woman, stop it.
Yeah, for real. Because hold on. If you listening to this and you are that type of woman, can listen from your sister right now. Let me tell you, bitch, it's hard out here in these streets to find a good man.
It is so hard.
We say it all the fucking time. If you listen to us,
you know,
okay?
It's hard out here
for a pimp. So let me tell you, ma'am, if you got a good one. Like, for real.
Tighten up.
Tighten the fuck up, bitch. Because these niggas out here ain't shit. So if you got a good one, bitch, Work on your fucking self, because these niggas out here ain't shit. Get it together for that good men.
And
like, for real, we advocating for the men right now.
Today.
And the man, you know what I'm saying? The man, and let me say this, because I tell my women this, man, if you know she ain't shit, kick her to the fucking curb. Like, you don't need to deal with that. All of her bullshit and all of her, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to deal with none of that bullshit, because if you know what I'm saying, you're a good dude, you know what I'm saying, and you going through, kick her to the fucking curb.
And we say that because it's like, that's why we gotta say every man cheat, because instead of them leaving the bullshit, they rather stay in the bullshit, take a shower while they still in the bullshit, meet women like us who are single and want side women. When all you have to do is let that bitch go. Find you somebody else who's gonna mirror you. Like, it ain't hard. Y'all be like, I don't want to hurt her feelings. Do she care about your goddamn feelings when she ain't making you feel like the man that you supposed to be? When you allowing her to be just toxic, and you know it. Men know when you got a toxic woman. You know that. Women ain't the only one throwing that word around. You men know that too, but you don't want to pay attention to it. But hey, don't say KeeKee and Charsla, they have your back and tell you like, leave that hoe alone.
Yeah. Because my thing is, like, no matter what, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, is for each person to be in a healthy, happy relationship. It's not just, I'm not advocating for the women being in a no, I want the man to, you know what I'm saying,
they matter.
To be honest, the only way a healthy relationship works if both parties are happy. You know what I'm saying? And healthy. Yeah. But I say it all the time, the only way that's going to work is if you work on yourself and dealing with your own bullshit before the relationship. Like, if you notice you still working on a lot of bullshit, don't put that on your partner to be the counselor, to be the therapist, to be the preacher, to be, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot to deal with, to bring with your baggage. And what if you coming with kids and you coming with, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has some childhood trauma that they dealing with. Yeah. It's like, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I wonder why I'm picky. Nigga, you can be, you know what I'm saying, have all this money in the fucking world, I still won't talk to you. It's the fact that, nigga, how's that heart? Yeah. How, you know what I'm saying, are you still dealing with some shit that happened that your dad did to you when you was 10 years old? Yeah. It's like, I ain't got time to, I'm not finna be no motherfucking body else counselor, therapist, no, none of that shit. Like, no. Deal with that shit. At this age, and I'm talking again, most of the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking to the 35 and up. I know we have younger artists, but like when I was in my 20s, I would deal with that. It was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I don't mind, like, oh baby, you know what I'm saying. I think you need to talk to your mom and tell her, you know what I'm saying, all this other shit, or tell your mom. Now at this age, if you're still dealing with that at 35 and up, bye. Because some stuff you cannot keep dealing with at certain ages. It's like grow from there. I don't come over here with that baggage. That shit is stressful. It's like, get the fuck off of me. I don't know how y'all dealing with it.
And you're gonna miss out in the end. Shit. In the midst of all of that, you'll miss, like she just said, if you feel like you're going through something, heal yourself before you miss somebody. You'll miss out on a lot of opportunities to be in a relationship with folk because you're doing the self-work. But you appreciate it so much better in the end. Because if we did it like we wouldn't, I'm talking about women, we gotta do it because it's women. Get that, it's women and Women History Month or some shit that it is something like that. So that's why I'm talking to y'all. Get that shit together, ma'am. Cause I ain't for it. Cause I'm gonna come in like a thief in the night and take him. Nah, playing. I'm just kidding, but no, I just feel like we should speak to women and just, you know what I'm saying, if it's Women History Month, we gonna stand on our shit and be like, yeah, we got something like that too over here.
But you know what I'm saying, we saying that because again, like about 70% of our audience is, you know what I'm saying, women. So because of that, we tell you as your sisters, for all of y'all who do have great men, like for real though,
get your shit together.
Get your shit together, because again, you do not want to be out here starting over with these motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, the trash.
These streets is
nothing.
It ain't nothing out here.
We trying to keep you to, you know what I'm saying, have you to keep that good nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but on that note, you know what I'm saying, if you want to catch our next topic, what we finna go into, you're gonna have to is it YouTube? I ain't even fucking words that. YouTube, you have to go over to the podcast platform and just go ahead and tap in and tune in to catch the other half of this, because we got some good shit coming, okay? So,
YouTube, we out!